What's good to the channel? Big Wave God made it. This your boy Ted. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, and follow me on IG at Big Wave God so y'all can send me any videos y'all want me to react to. Alright, today we got Seti Nash and of course the OGs Melvin Farmer and Ayatollah Marv, you know what I'm saying? I hope I said that right. So, we've been hearing a lot of conversation about Charleston White, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know he's a known self-proclaimed snitch, you know what I'm saying? You know he will call the laws on basically any gang member that's threatening him over the internet and such. So, he recently, not recently, but in the past, he did an interview with Say Cheese offering money to anybody who actually produced paperwork on his case. Now, we know his case is from way back when he was like 14 years old, and Charleston White is currently probably like in his 40s, I would say. So today we're gonna react to a clip of Melvin Farmer and Ayatollah Marv pulling out the paperwork on Charleston White. And I think they connected with this through Seti Nash or whatever, and they doing it on No Jumper. So we're gonna go ahead and react to the clip. Y'all leave y'all thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, hit that sub button. Let's get into the video.
That's a transcript of his court case when he, after 3 years in Gideon, he had already, it shows the signed declaration that he made to be a state's witness against his crime partner, and he testified at the age 17.
Because you guys...
All right, so by now everybody should know Charleston White got the case that he caught when he was a minor, went to, you know what I'm saying, the youth detention, whatever, you know what I'm saying. It was way back when he was 14 years old, you did.
Clarified to me that he's not a rat in the traditional sense.
No, he's not a snitch. He's
not,
a rat.
Right.
A rat is a big difference when you hear the word snitch.
What's the difference? Put it on him.
Well, I'm going to say this. Snitching is not uncommon. But when you're a rat, you don't want to did a crime. Like in this case, you got a young man where they all were 14 and 15. One of them had to take 99 years. Another one still incarcerated at 15. He 45 now.
Years?
He got 75 years. And this rat got caught.
His earliest release date is 2000.
Basically what he's saying, guys, the difference between a snitch and a rat is he said snitching is not uncommon. Snitching might be some stuff you regularly see that ain't got nothing to do with you. Or maybe you get carjacked or whatever, you call the cops, boom, snitching. But ratting is when you are actively participating in that crime with the group of your friends or whoever you run with, and y'all get caught, and then you tell on the same people you was committing a crime with to better your situation and get less time or get out of jail. That's the difference between snitching and ratting.
66. And Charleston out here talking about I fight juvenile and trying to change the laws, but you got your own crime partners put in as juveniles, and now he's going up under a program called IVSS, Integrated Victim Service System, where he go as a witness input impact statement, to where he go to the own crimey that he snitched on and go to his parole hearings and tell the board, do not release him, I fear for my life.
And that's Doolittle, right?
Yeah. Yes.
What's...
All right, damn. So he basically saying Charleston White, the same person who be doing the activism and advocating for the youth, and you know what I'm saying, we know he hate gangs and all that, but he basically advocate for the youth and give people, like, he think people like the youth deserve second chances and things like that. But whole time he's going and like giving his statement on why he's in fear for his life and why his co-defendant should remain in jail, even though the crime that they committed, when they committed the crime they did, they were, you know what I'm saying, youth, you know what I'm saying, they weren't adults.
What's
that's crazy.
Antoine
Doolittle.
Yeah. So yeah, that's how he started off, and he has.
Hey, Ayatollah Marv fly, man. He got the Gucci,
like,
Gucci steppers.
Alluring to
Gucci jacket.
Snitching is like, you don't want something to happen, so you just, I'm tattletelling.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, everybody, if you got some problems and you need to get rid of them, if you can't find me, call the police, man. Ain't no sense you just taking this shit.
That's only a certain level of involvement, whereas what he's done is he's had this ongoing, consistent relationship with the state.
Here it is, we're in the same degree of crime. we're in the same degree of crime,
Right.
and I turn over on you to save myself.
Exactly the point what I said, the difference between snitching and ratting. Ratting is when you actively participating in that crime with a group of your friends or your gang or your guys, and you turn around and tell on them to get less time or just to get out, period, get out of trouble, you know what I'm saying? That's ratting. Snitching is just like tattletelling, you know what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with you. Somebody might be harassing you, doing something, you might have witnessed some shit. It's a difference.
That's a difference.
Right.
He got arrested first at 14, to where you
Here
hear,
it come.
I killed this man, because we're trying to file a writ of habeas corpus behind this, because all on the radio, I killed a white man, I killed a white man. But when you hear these transcripts and him telling and singing like Ray Charles, that's not right with this young
Ray
man
Charles.
doing. Nobody should have a platform from him after they hear this. In fact, we're going to give anybody a warning that put him on this show, because we filed the writ of habeas corpus in federal court. If he go to threatening, clowning, we're going to file, because we are retained by federal attorneys that are filing this. That means you're trying to influence or intimidate local as far as lawyers. And
Now, I want to say, like he said, nobody should be even giving Charleston a platform. Now, we in a new age, you know what I'm saying? Especially in real life, these rules probably more apply to the street side of things, but internet age, like, there's no way they're going to take his platform. Now, we know Adam 22 hates Charleston White too, and he absolutely feels like Charleston White shouldn't even be allowed on any of these platforms with the certain things he says, but at the end of the day, this is America, this is how it is, this 2022, this the internet. It's gonna be hard to deplatform somebody who's actively agreeing with like law enforcement. I think they would keep him up so his message can be delivered, and also so he can help do the work of law enforcement, you feel me? So just seeing him like saying like him not having a platform, I can't see that being realistic. It's too many options and too many ways to get your voice out there these days, no matter what you're talking about, whether the people agree or disagree. You know what I'm saying? In Charleston case, a lot of people agree and some people disagree, but he does have a strong following, you know what I'm saying?
we will have your show up under investigation for allowing that, because now you're tampering with federal law.
And what about the victim's sister? What does she want?
Her name is Sherry Blood. 10 years ago, this young man.
Hey, yo, they know everything. How y'all know the victim's sister? All this, god dang.
Has been eligible for parole since 2006. 10 years ago, Sherry Blood said, I don't mind the young man getting out. Charleston
that was
White
2012.
keeps calling up there because of this program that's run by the Department of Texas Department of Correction, which is called IVSS, which means that any victim, witness, or concerned citizen, send us your information, and you will always know if you testified against this person, or you will always know where his location at when he's going to the board to make a witness impact statement, and that's what Charleston do.
I just want to know, like, how can you get your second chance at life, you know what I'm saying, and make a change, but you making it hard for somebody who was involved in what you did to get their second chance at life and get you know what I'm saying, and get their chance at redemption, basically, like, to show up and be doing all that because, you know what I'm saying, you basically ratted on everybody and you saying you in fear for your life and all that. You don't even know if this other person that's locked up has changed like you have, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he got the same stances that you got on gangs nowadays. Now, I'm not saying that's the case, but what if, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy to just, like, have him holding him back from getting out. Now, I'm not saying that's the only reason. Dude could be doing anything in jail, I don't know, but I'm just saying, what if he is trying to sway towards the positive side?
Austin goes personally to the board meetings to keep his own crime partner in jail.
Y'all seen that spit?
Right.
Who was 15 years old at the time.
That's what I'm saying. 15.
He's
Charleston, you was
eligible for parole
14.
right now. He's still going to court to argue that he should not be.
He go to the parole board end. The young man is eligible to go
No,
up to a parole.
what happened is Melvin got Antoine's brother got in contact with Melvin, And a lot of times we be in prison. That dude don't know the law. You know, he don't know
Exactly
what his options were. And Melvin gave his brother identification of what his options are and some of the things that happened. And he probably heard about the stuff that dude was saying on media and how he's this and this and that and how he orchestrated and how he gave him the gun and he ordered him to kill him. That ain't what the transcripts say. You know, transcripts say something altogether different. So now Melvin gave him an option where we're trying to challenge, you know, and just like in the court of law, they're gonna ask you, was your memory any better then than it is now? And what I said may be a lie and I may testify, but with community pressure, this dude shouldn't still be in prison. You know,
we're gonna start a campaign for him.
You feel me? Especially somebody who committed something when they were so young. Like, I understand it was a murder, you know what I'm saying? I already know the comments take that very, very serious. It's not nothing light, but people get chances all the time, you know what I'm saying? You see that motherfucking mob people that murdered 20 people and snitched and doing goddamn Vlad TV interviews right now, you know what I'm saying? So you can't just say, oh, he did that, he deserves that. No, because people do the same thing, even worse, and still end up getting out. You feel me?
Michael Levy's sister and their family forgave dude, you know.
And the family forgiving?
They
understand
the
those kids.
of a child, a kid doesn't mature till he's 26.
Right.
This boy was 15.
Right.
You know, and why is he still? Because he said, I'm gonna fight the case because Charleston went to youth authority. The other, Lil Twan, Big Twan, took 99 years. And he felt like, man, I ain't got nobody against me. And who pops up 2 years later but his own crime partner and IDs him?
Yeah, Charleston White, the head.
All right, man, I'm gonna stop it right there. This is gonna be part one because this is a long interview. So they basically just jumped into it right now. You know what I'm saying? It was just the beginning, but it's some more clips we're gonna react to where they actually breaking out the paperwork. But even on here, you heard Charleston was like 14 when he committed the crime and all that, and he the one that got the telling. He's basically showing up to all these meetings through some program he worked with to keep his co-defendants in jail and stuff like this. Like I said, though, this part one, we're going to have part two reaction coming probably tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, where they actually going through the paperwork and reading some facts from the case. Now, we see Charleston White page. He said this is fake. He said, I don't know what he be saying because I really kind of just read his titles at this point, you know what I'm saying? And we just going to see what happens, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comments, you feel me? This Big Wave God made it. This your boy Ted. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, and follow me on IG at Big Wave God. Till next time, we out of here.
I got no problem, so much clothes, I need 2 closets. This weed I got is too exotic. I turned a diamond to a dime. They like, goddamn, you done blew it without me. They like, how the fuck did you do without me? I'm the real deal, you a carbon copy. I just switched styles and I don't know stylist. I'm a